3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Good morning, fellow Forex traders. We're going to get into the results that have occurred overnight. And I did a major screw up this morning. I posted the wrong free signals login in the group. I don't know why it was wrong. I went to my system, so I will fix that. However, I can't fix it while we're live here. However, but I tested it and I'm like, why doesn't this work, right? Easy to fix, but I will figure that out. However, what it did was it logged me out of the free signals. So what I'm going to need to do is go to the pause screen here, and you guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have to type this in manually, but hopefully I haven't completely screwed the entire thing up. I'm going to need a minute because something just does, and I closed all my passwords down because I was going live. All right, let me open this back up. It's probably going to take me about 2 minutes here, so we'll talk through it. I don't know why that particular account did exactly that to me. However, it's probably going to be even harder to do this while I am live. So let's take a look at it here. Let me try this. Give me a second here. I know, a little bit boring, but I simply did the wrong thing. So let me double check the account number. 690. Man, I've got so much stuff going on here. Kind of hard to do this on the fly. Now I'm going to type in the password so I can show you guys this at least. And I hope it's correct, so stand by. I know, very, very boring. ZR. Let's see if this works. It did. Okay. So I don't know what's happening there. I'm going to have to fix when I give you guys the feed. I'll pull it up here. When I give you guys the feed, I am giving it to you with what's called the investor password, right? So you can pull it into your mobile device. For some reason, I must have changed that investor password, and I will get that out to you. So that's why I'm a little bit late here. Just before I logged into the live here, I had to go back to the group and delete all of my announcements, all of my password that I gave you guys. So have some coffee, relax. We'll take our time. I will get that to you. One of the things that someone was asking, and I get a little bit frustrated with this kind of stuff. It's like, how do I log into MetaTrader 4? Well, if you're trading Forex and you don't have MetaTrader 4 and you don't know how to log into it, boy, are you at the beginning stages. That's fine. You could easily go to YouTube and search for it. I don't want to give too much away here. However, it's not too big of a deal on this account because I'm going to give this account info away. So we're looking at the free signal right now. We're in Euro AUD. And I got to be really careful here. So let me go to the pause screen one more time and make sure I'm not revealing something. So let me take a look at here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Yeah, I should be able to do this. I'll show you guys on screen. So that sounds like a trade. That sounds like a trade just came through. Probably did. So the way that you do this is download the MetaTrader 4 app. And then down in the lower right, let me get my trusty pen working here. Down in the lower right corner, there is a button. Now it's a little bit different, slightly different. The icons are different. On Android, we're looking at iPhone right now. Concept is the concept, is the concept, is the concept. I don't know if I told you the concept is the concept. MetaTrader 4 is very similar on both. Like, for example, the icons and the trade icon in the middle is very similar. So what I want you to do is click on the settings button in the lower right hand corner, and then you can see this is my Free Signals demo account, right? I'm logged into it. And this is the account info I'm going to give you. However, if you click new account, because you're getting ready to log into the account I give you, if you click that and then you click log into an existing account. See how all this is kind of logical? You just kind of click the buttons and you're like, oh, that's what I want to do. Oh, I don't want to open a new demo account, right? Oh, yes, I want to go to the accounts section. Oh, new account? Okay, yeah, log into a current. So all of this stuff, and it's probably why I succeed so highly in this internet digital age, it's all logical. It's all intuitive. Step 1, 2, 3, right? So when you click log into existing account, you now have the option. Now you can see these different servers that I've logged into. However, guess what? All you need is Eagle FX demo, right? And if it's not in your list, then click your list and type in Eagle FX, and they'll show you the live and the demo. So then you just take the information that I give you, the login, the password. I'm going to give you the investor password so you can't open trades and close trades. And then you just click sign in. And you give it a second, and what it will look like is this. When we get boom. All right, so you can see the trades. So I know a lot of people know that, but I just wanted to do that. And someone asked this morning, so the best way to show you is via video there. Oh, we did. We just had a CAD JPY launch. Okay, cool. Speaking of that, give me a second. That means I need to update something on my end. Everything happened in real time here, my friends. That means that, and yes, it did. So that means the 10 pip hybrid, not that trade that I just seen, but the 10 pip hybrid is now trading. Let's take a look at it here. It's trading NZD USD. So that means we are trading group 3, and let me update it real quick here. Symbols to copy, and that's NZD USD. That means we don't want to trade NZD JPY, and that gives us 3 pairs that we're trading. Okay, we're all set. So 10 pip hybrid been jumping around a little bit this morning, but that's good. So it originally jumped into group 6 this morning. In fact, let me look at my groups here. Yeah, jumped into group 6 this morning, Chief JPY. Within a few minutes it took profit. It was out. So it started looking for the next group. Now we're back in group 3. I don't know if we've traded group 3. Maybe we have. But it's nice. The system's working really well. It's jumping around to the different groups, and really good stuff. So let me come back to free signals. So, listen, it's evolution. You're only one idea away from everything you ever wanted. But my idea was, as more people come in and they start asking more questions about, for example, the free signals, and I start to decipher the free signals in the group and or Telegram, it was almost impossible for me to go back in Discord and find that screenshot that the person was talking about. And I went, you know what? This is convoluted. There is no way to keep up with this. However, if I just open up my free signals account, which you're looking at on the screen, it's very clear what's going on. We're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Euro AUD trades. We know exactly what the TP is, 1.65213, and CAD JPY just launched, right? Euro AUD has been jumping all over the place, into profit, out of profit, into profit, out of profit. Let's take a look at it on the chart here, and I'll kind of finish my thought. This is such a better way to give you free signals. Now, there's some reasons I didn't want to do it, and if people abuse the fact that I'm giving them an MT4 investor login, it's easy for me to go in and change the investor password. Like if someone starts acting like a fool about it, I will just simply block them from the group. And I have to be loose in my terms here, because I don't want to tell you something you don't already know. Which, you could abuse it, probably. You probably could abuse the free signals. If I'm giving you, a MetaTrader login. And if someone does that, then I just change the investor password, and I just notify the group, hey guys, investor password has changed for the free signals account. Click, 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 right? And you're able to log in. So Yeah, got some nice movement, some push against while I'm on the day. Let's scale down here. So got some push against. We were in these sell trades and pushed against pretty hard. On this particular time frame, I'm not seeing the take profit. The take profit is right here. Here we go. So it's pushing against us right now, and it's launched a few more trades. It is coming down towards the take profit at some point. This is a great trade. Someone said, is this still a valid trade? And I was like, it is. And Derek said it is if it hasn't closed yet. And I was like, as I look through the Discord signals, any signals coming to Discord is quite confusing. So I had already taken premium signals and given them to you through the copy trade system, through the social trader tools system, the cloud copy system we use. So you can see, once you're a monthly member or an all-in license holder, you get access to the premium feed, which is my entire algorithm. You can see all of the trades, and we'll glance at the results from those, what's closed, and it's looking really good. We had a good morning. So stand by. A little more sip of my coffee. See what my coffee mug says here? It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. It's one of those mornings. Got a little bit of a late start this morning because I was reprogramming some stuff in a positive way. Look at the CAD JPY that we just went into, and we'll look at the chart. These are all great trades. Every one of these trades are great. So it went into a buy, and it's pushing against. I have to tell you, my algorithm likes that, right? It gets to scale in and make more. If it just goes in and makes 8 pips of profit, that's okay. But what it's wanting to do is get into a scenario where it can position trade, where it can add multiple positions and make a lot more than 8.5, 10 pips, let's say, which is the reason I called the main algorithm my 10 pip automation. So this is looking good. Who knows where it's going to go? Here we are, Wednesday, middle of the week. I shouldn't say who knows where it's going to go. We know it's going up at some point because the take profit is going to be up from wherever the price is. So it's a good trade. That doesn't mean that this particular chart movement, if I scale down a little bit here, we're getting a good push. CAD JPY, I don't know, maybe there's some news. We'll take a glance if I think about it. There's a pretty hard push down here, but look at, we're on the 30-minute chart. We're at kind of a resistance area. We've got a wick down here. We got another wick over here. So look what it done over here when it wicked down. It went up. So it may do that again. I'm not analyzing the chart to wonder when to enter. Be cognizant of that. We already entered. We're in a buy trade. So it is going towards the buy take profit. Got some good pullback here. It's probably going to add another trade if it keeps pushing. If not, it'll pull back and go to the take profit. This is a great trade. Absolutely great trade. So I want to lean on it a little bit more, one more time, because I've been asking you guys, but I haven't really got a lot of feedback. I'm probably just, I already tried to jump into it this morning, and I gave you the wrong freaking password for the account. I will fix that as soon as we're off the call and update all that information. But that's the direction I'm going to go with it. It's so much easier. You want free signals? Come on into the group. I thought about doing it this way, and I probably will do this, so beware. When I re-update the password and information, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link you to a web page on my website. Most likely. That's the plan right now. We'll see. But I'm thinking of something here. And I'm going to link you to an opt-in page. It's going to say you want the free signal, MetaTrader 4 login, give me your name and email address. And I'm going to kind of keep track of it that way. That also allows me email-wise to give, free members updates and frankly promote my system, right? Promote my results, promote my system. So I am going to do that. Now, since I'm implementing a required name and email address to get it, that might take me a little bit more to implement because I sit here and think about it, whether I want to go pay some monthly service for an email, which, email is pretty much dead. It gives me an idea. Maybe I'll create, I'm thinking out loud here. Maybe I'll create, instead of email, maybe I'll create a Telegram channel that you have to opt into. And then it gives then it gives the info. I'll think about it. So I might pause a little bit. If you guys want it, if you need it, well, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'll get it going today. Much better way to present it. It's just too convoluted because you might get CAD JPY launches and then another Euro AD and then the Euro AUD, if I can talk. Another one launches and then they're all convoluted inside of the Discord. I think Joshua said this morning that he likes the Telegram. I'd be curious why. If you're watching or listen, Joshua, what? Like, I know you got the full auto system. I'm just kind of curious why. Yeah, I don't know why you would like that or what your use is. I'd just be curious. I'm sure you look at it in a different way than I do, but you have access to all the trades inside of the premium signals feed. And I know we did just connect that to a 100K demo account for you, which is the smartest thing to do. That way you can see everything, right? So, okay. So here's the trades. In terms of closure overnight, I don't know if we looked at this. We've got $234.50 worth of free signals closure overnight. Obviously bidding a 1x factor. You see my lot size is $1.010, but it's more important that it's 1, meaning you're going to want to know when we've scaled into an additional trade that has then increased the lot size. And in fact, if you look at Euro AUD, it has done exactly that on this 5th trade. Okay, it's increased. So that means if you grabbed any one of these 4 up here and you started to bid $1, so you bid $1 on this one. You didn't take any more, right? Well, you're probably going to need to now bid on this one because it's drawing the take profit closer, right, to the original price. You're going to need, if you went in at $1, you need to now go in at least at $2, right, at 2 times what you originally went into, and update your take profit to what the current take profit is. And it's so much easier to see what the current take profit is because if you look in Discord and you look at these signals, the take profit was different on each one of these when it was entered. So you have to find the latest trade to know what the latest take profit is. So looking at it like this in MetaTrader 4 is so much easier. So that's it. Nice closure. Let me go to the pause screen, and as you know, what we look at next is the overall account, meaning I'm going to show you an account that is pulling in my 10 pip hybrid feed and also pulling in the high profit feed. Okay, so it's kind of the best of all worlds. We get to look at it all in one here. So let me pull that up and then I will share it with you. I have not looked at this today, so hopefully it's impressive. We are in one trade. I'm not going to show you the trade because this is paid for trades and signals, auto trading. We're in one trade. It looks like it just went into this trade, so that's pretty good. I will show you the results here. Looking pretty good. AUD USD closed in profit. Euro NZD closed in profit. CAD JPY closed in profit. We had a gold sell that closed take profit $161. The second gold sell broke even, got out, and because it just wasn't going to continue there. And then a chief JPY. This happened pretty fast this morning. Let's take a look at the time frame on that. So this went in at 18:05 server time and closed at 18:29. That was a pretty fast profit, $54.96. Of course, it depends on what you bid. We just had a premium signal launch. Stand by, because I believe that's going to show here. Nope, it's not. We'll go take a look at those. All right, so the current trade inside of the 10 pip hybrid feed is in profit right now, the current trade. So pretty impressive, getting some nice movement this morning. So while we're on pause here, let me grab the next account, and what we're going to look at is all of the trades from my algorithm and just see what the entire overall system is doing. That is account 1, 37. So stand by, here it is. I'll give you a little bit of a count of what trades were in the entire system. Not going to show you those because you need to sign up to get those. But we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 trades all across 22 currency pairs, but it's multiple trades. Like Euro AUD is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades in from the system. Okay. Now you'll notice Euro AUD is only, I think, 5 trades in the free signals. That's because my system, my AI system, will jump in. Once it closes out the previous trades, it will jump into the next available trade, even if that's deeper in a sequence. Truth is, if out of 6 trades, you don't jump into the trades until trade 3, you're going to be even more profitable. You're going to be even more profitable. So looking really good here. Let's look at what has closed. This is pretty impressive. This is my entire algorithm, and I'm not saying your account can handle the entire algorithm. You probably don't have a big enough account, but if you do, bidding a 1.0 lot size on everything that closed last night. And can you just, I want to see some people, please just say blue, 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 blue. We're winning, okay? We're crushing. We're fucking killing, right? If you can manage this, if you can handle this in your account, $1,598.78 closed last night in the entire system, bidding on 22 currency pairs, what was in play of the 22 currency pairs, and bidding a 1.0 lot size. You will make more or you will make less, but you will still have success. I'm sure there were some baskets of trades. If you look at this one, NZD USD was a minus 291, but then when you add 72 and 524, those both overcome the 291 and it's a net profit. So that's how it works, right? That's how it works. So NZD USD in this, what you see in the sequence here required 3 trades to profit, and it profited extremely nice. So I don't know about you guys. I'm impressed with what I see. Joshua in the group this morning said, I've only seen this for a couple days, and he said it was pretty impressive. So it is. It has been, and it only gets better, and I maintain it, and I watch it, and this is what I do. So let's see. This is, I don't want to reveal all the trades there. But yeah, good. Awesome. I mean, can you say blue? Say blue. All blue. We're all blue. Nothing but net profit. So I was going to say this. There's a song, an old 70s song by a guy named James Taylor. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. And in the lyrics, he says, "They will hurt you and desert you, but don't you let them." So they'll hurt you and desert you, but don't you let them. That is my mantra for prop firms. I've been trading some stuff, more so not trading, but testing different stuff. They change the M or F-ing rules every week. And in fact, the ones I've traded are changing the rules up so fast. And here's the deal. I just give you the negative. I'm never going to give you the negative without the positive side. What I'm coming out with after Vegas, I've discussed with 3 people so far. 3 very close people in the group. Actually, sorry, 2 so far. And a third one. I know I'm going to discuss this with Doug in Vegas. I have only ever succeeded in life from failing a lot. I have failed over and over and over, right? You talk about, Michael Jordan. Am I the Michael Jordan of Forex? No. No, I'm not trying to make that point. Yes, I am the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. There's a guy out on YouTube that calls him the Forex GOAT, calls himself the Forex GOAT. I took his course and his trades and stuff. Lost everything. I was like, oh yeah, you're the GOAT, all right. Hell, I'm the GOAT. Not going to call myself that. So my algorithm is the GOAT. So I just have to let you know, and it's not that I'm trying to tease this, but from everything in my life that adversely affected me caused massive success. Everything, every bad thing that's ever happened to me turned into the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I'm telling you. And it's not just my mindset. It's a fact. It's a truth, right? I remember when I was pretty much forced to quit my job at United Airlines as an airline captain. And there was a big part of me. I was devastated. I put my whole life into it, college, spent every dime, literally starved, had to steal food to survive, and make it as an airline pilot. And when I was ready to go, because I didn't want to move to New York, and I thought it was terrible. And I remember my family saying, it's such a shame. You worked your whole life to have this. That's terrible. And I was like, yeah, it's terrible. And then all of a sudden, I realized, for example, now, I'm sitting here today living my fucking dream. I will guarantee you what I'm doing is my dream. My dream. And I wouldn't sell my dream to you. You would like it. You might not like it. It doesn't matter. And I look back and go, I would not be sitting here today had I not quit that job emotionally and painfully, thinking I made a huge mistake and that my life was over. So now when anything happens, which is adverse, and again, I said, prop firms changing their rules every week. I'm not being facetious. I'm tracking a bunch of different of these companies, and I screenshot it. I'm paying attention to what's going on. And I'm doing test trades with all kinds of different accounts and stuff, going, is there something viable here, right? They will hurt you and desert you, but don't you let them. And from that adversity, because, it's not over. I can continue with those tests and those trades, but it's not any fun. It's a full-time job. And all of a sudden, with this new mindset, this new idea, and when I reveal it to you, if you're in the right mindset and you have some logic and a little bit of intelligence, you're going to go, wow, this is what you just told me is incredible. It's been in front of me the whole time. I didn't necessarily see it that way. And I'm going to kind of wrestle you guys into thinking the way that I think, because it's the best. It's the best for me. And it will give you enough flexibility to do whatever is good for you, right? You don't have to do it the way that I'm doing it. I can't imagine why you wouldn't moving forward. So nothing changes with what we're doing. Everything's going to move forward, but it's a new way of looking at it. So I'm going to put this comment up on the screen. Franz says, in hindsight, I love failing. Yeah. It's painful for the moment at the time, but I've failed enough to where I'm like, you know what? Every time I fail, I come out smelling like roses, because that failure teaches me something, right? Teaches me something. Derek says, those with the most strikeouts have the most home runs. Very good. I like that. I really like that. Yeah. So from adversity comes opportunity. And what I've come up with and what I'm going to share with you guys after Vegas, it's going to be an offshoot. There will be a separate kind of like, probably a separate page, maybe a separate domain. And it'll be really simple, like a one-page website. I'm like, if you want to do this, here's how you do it. And it's going to be the underlying flavor of everything I do in here. And in fact, you'll hear me say it over and over and over again, subtly, almost in a brainwashing fashion. I'm going to brainwash you until you realize the real power of Forex trading. The real reason that I trade Forex, and the reason I've been trading Forex all along and not realizing it. And then once I seen it, I couldn't unsee it, and I will never do it any other way. It's awesome. It's exciting. It's a lot less stress than you running your accounts. Although you can run your accounts into the ground, that's fine. Take my full algorithm and put it on $100 at $10 lot size. You run it into the ground if you want. But one of the reasons I've evolved and developed this 10 pip hybrid feed, the auto feed, is for this reason that I'll be revealing to you. And I did it without even knowing. I'm not going to say I even knew at the time. I know we needed something that was conservative, yet powerful, yet didn't stress us all out. Like right now, look at the free signals. Euro AUD, I'll come back to this while I finish here. If you look at the free signals, which are right here. Did that log me out again? Hold on a second. I think it's freaking out. It did log me out again. Why is it logging me out? I probably didn't click. All right. I'm not going to mess with it now. Log me out of that account again. Let me come back here to this. You can look at my mobile screen. Yeah, I need to go handle this account. It's screwing up. Matt says I'm excited to hear it. Yeah, it's the new mindset and the new way to do this is just that. It's a new mindset, and once you understand the power, I'll just give you a general word. Once you understand the real power of investing, like real investing, and why you do it, kind of like the concept of, I'll be really basic with this. If you were 20 years old and you started putting $2,000 a year away for 5 years and you stopped, so you got $10,000 that you invested from the year 20 years old to 25 years old, and you never invested another dime the rest of your life, to find out what you had at 65 years old, compare it to someone who starts at 40 years old and invests $2,000 a year every year for the next 15 years. The 20-year-old that only did the original $10,000 would have millions and millions exponentially more than the person who started 20 years later and did it for 10 years longer, a total of 15 instead of the 5 years. So what am I saying there? I'm saying it's just investing. It's the power of compounding over time. As I looked into that, I went, well, what are the best ways to do this? And I figured it out. And I'm going to show you all of the ways to do it. And I'm going to show you how to leverage Forex to do it. And it will be mind-boggling when you see the angle, because I got my angle, the angle I'm going to take on it, and then the ability I'm going to give all of you guys to plug right into this new idea. And you can do it on your own, or you can plug into, my system, let's say, because I'm kind of going to create a system around it, utilizing already what we have. And it's especially for those people, and I know there's a lot of people out there. One of the reasons people trade these scam-ass prop firms, because yes, they're a scam. I'm going to say it. I always say there's no scams in life. Prop firm's a scam. They're 100% a scam. Scam in the sense that you buy one thing, they change the rules next week. You're like, well, what's up? And then they change the rules next week. And then you're like, you're smoking along, you got a system, you got it figured out, and then you breach the rules because they changed the rule a week ago and they didn't tell you. And you weren't watching, right? I mean, how can you? They will hurt you and desert you. But don't you let them. And I'm going to show you some ways so you don't have to let them. That's it. Appreciate you watching Wednesday morning, April 17th. I will see you tomorrow, Thursday morning. I was a little late this morning. What's interesting is no one ever complains about the different times that I come on live, which is good. I'd like to keep it consistent, but this marketplace, some different crazy things were going on with different accounts this morning. I just had to answer people's questions and monitor some things and make some changes. So that's it. I will see you tomorrow morning, Thursday, bright and early on the live session. I'll talk to you then.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. And get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.